Hey guys, Pastor John here. Hey, recording from my vehicle, which hopefully is going to make sense to you in just a moment. You know, Peter is the one who encouraged us to grow up in our salvation. And what exactly did he mean by that? And I want to talk to you just a few minutes about that. It's actually in 1 Peter chapter 2, where Peter writes this: "So put away all malice and all deceit and hypocrisy and envy and all slander. Like newborn infants, long for the pure spiritual milk, that by it you may grow up into salvation, if indeed you have tasted that the Lord is good." So Peter gives us the idea that we're to put off these things and then to grow up into our salvation and feasting on the Word and feasting on the things of the Lord. And how do we do that? And from the vehicle, I had the idea, and I wanted to kind of talk to you about when you move to a new place, or maybe you take a new job, and when you're driving to that new job, or you're driving in your new neighborhood, and along the way you're looking for the stop signs, you're looking for the school zones. You found that if you turn here, it's a little bit quicker than turning there. You see the landmarks, you're validating where you're going, you're watching the speed limit signs, and all along the way you're very, very careful in your observations. But eventually, maybe you're making that same commute to the job for 3, 4, 5 years, and now you remember, I think I got in the car in the morning because here I am at work, and you don't remember anything along the way. And sometimes our walk with the Lord is like that. In the beginning, as we're walking with the Lord, we're putting off those things. We're focusing on the things of the Lord. We're trying to remember that thing and trying to say, "Oh, I don't want to do those things I used to do before." And I'm very careful to put those habits into place of walking with the Lord, and very, very careful in how I express myself and how I control my language and how I'm spending time in the Word, and how I'm careful not to do those things that I did before. But eventually, maybe with that drive to work, as we grow up into our salvation, it becomes more and more natural. We're not have to be so focused, but we walk with the Lord. It's not the sense of fake it until you make it. That's not it. But it could be that it's mind it till you find it. Mind the ways of your life. Mind the disciplines that you put into place until you find yourself growing up into salvation, walking in freedom with the Lord, and being blessed in that journey. God bless you guys. I pray that this day finds you in that freedom of walking with the Lord.